Good morning, everyone. How are you? I know it's been a while, actually, a very long time, but we've been up to a lot of work in the last 1 month. So, here is my farm update. We planted our maize and beans, especially the maize, last month, and the rains were not spontaneous and they were not adequate. So, I planted the maize in rows so that I'm able to water. And then a few weeks later, after the maize had sprouted, I intercropped with beans, the Nyayo variety. And already, because of the watering, the maize have picked. Then this time I did not use any fertilizer, but I used manure. Then there were those which sprouted late. Then I did the replanting. And of course, there are those which have gone because I have dogs and they do a lot of work at night. I am yet to fence off my shamba from the main compound to protect my crops from the dogs, which is a whole new project. But meanwhile, as we eat our sugarcane, our kitchen waste, there is dumped on the farm. Yesterday I watered because it has not rained in over a week, and that is the purpose of why I planted in using a trench in a line, so that when I water, the water remains in the trench next to the crop. So the beans, more maize, the crop with beans. The mangoes are doing fine. Several have dropped, several have been harvested pre-ripe, especially the lower branch, like this. I have a toddler there, but they are doing well. For this tree, this is its first time fruiting, so we shall see how it will do by the end of the season. So I'm expecting the end of the season will be in late December, January. I'll give you an update. The avocado didn't flower, but the other mango is doing well, and also the pixie orange. A month ago, I planted cassava given to me by a worker, and it is sprouted very fast. We have more maize here. It's going very fast, so I check them daily for any attack by armyworm. Don't worry, my ladies are coming tomorrow to weed for me. See, planted in rows so that it's easy to water and maintain. Another cassava. I threw in a few seeds of hibiscus given to me by my dad, and they have sprouted and they are doing well. Pawpaws growing from seed. So this is another sugarcane, the maroon variety given to me by a neighbor, and it's shooting and it's doing well. We eat sugarcane here and we plant the heads. That's how we propagate. Another pixie orange. This one had refused to sprout, but 3 weeks ago, new leaves, shoots, flowers which dropped. But you can see, as you can see here, we still have some few fruits. So this season we should have 1 or 2 fruits. Pawpaw have all resurrected. This is a female. That is also a female. This cassava with a red stem. Cassava with a red stem. And this is another different variety of cassava with a white stem. They were planted a month ago and they have already sprouted. Sweet potatoes. The ones with the red stem variety and the white stem variety. In other news, In other glorious news, we have a banana this month. It flowered last month, and I got a branch from trees which had been pruned, had dried, and so we are supporting the stem. But yay, finally my home has a first banana. This is my first banana ever, my land. The sisters are doing well. I picked some shoots and propagated a few feet from my neighbor's wall, and it has already sprouted. It's doing well. This is from here. Then the rest I break away so that they don't push against the wall. My chives are doing well. I need to do something to them. I harvested the arrowroots which I planted back in mid-April, and then I replanted them. I did the bed again. I got now a bigger paper and a bigger dam liner and created this bed. So they have all sprouting, new leaves growing. I give them a bucket of water once a week or twice a week depending on the weather, to make sure that they are always wet but not soggy. More bananas, and at the base this kitchen waste and wood ash, because bananas love wood ash, and we are hoping that in another month or two this will also flower because it's the same age as the other. Then again I took one or two shoots from the base and I replanted here. This is another one variety, and its mother is over there. This is a plantain banana. You can see from the pink branches the plantain has picked, and at the base it has wood ash and it has shoots. So we are taking good care of it. The sugar canes have been harvested and eaten and given to neighbors, and we have plenty of shoots growing. And then we gave manure and we piled back soil and broke off any dry branches so that water, manure gets to the young shoots. So we have very nice healthy shoots growing. It's a beautiful morning. The maize are doing well. Our kale have picked. I planted the seeds. I've already started transplanting and spreading across the farm, and they have picked. This was planted the day before yesterday in the evening, and they were watered the same evening and today, and they have picked. A few months ago I had planted cucumber and zucchini, and the seeds failed, but somehow whatever remained in the ground picked, and so I'm leaving this crop here. But the kale are doing well. Another 1 week and I'll transplant the rest and spread across my bed. So my coriander is old, but we are still eating the branches. My Swiss chard, or what we call in Kenya spinach, are doing very well. Plenty, doing very well. Muskuma, that is the older skuma. And my 1-year-old mango has many fruits. My 1-year-old mango has many fruits. attacked by caterpillars, I'll come and spray so that the leaves, the heads maintain. And you see these aphids, the white aphid variety here attacks the head of pawpaw, so I'll have to spray. The one which had died last season when we were harvesting the maize back in July, when the head had completely died, I sprayed several times to kill the aphids. The aphids here attack the heads of crops. So sprouted, has picked, and now has very robust flowers. It's a male, female pawpaw. Yeah, so I sprayed several times and I manured. And because last season I had densely planted my maize, it was choked. So you can see the space between branches is wider because of it was looking for sunlight. But otherwise it has picked and it is rich and robust. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you updated. I'll try and upload as frequent as possible. Otherwise, have a lovely day. Subscribe and like and share. Thank you.